Welcome back. Big thanks to Joe Malfa. You can listen to him on ESPN whenever he calls games for ESPN Plus or ESPN for college basketball or college soccer. He does some stuff for soccer on the international feed for MLS and a few other things. You can follow him at Malfa J98. Give him a follow. I'm telling you, enjoy him on the Upper Bowl podcast. We love having him on the pod whenever we can. He's got a busy schedule. I don't like to corner him with just one sport. So I know he's got more potential. So we let him talk his range. He's a Ranger fan, by the way. He's a Mets fan, anyways. He's a Jet fan, so I give him a little runway for a lot of things, anyways.
Okay, all right.
So that's why we like to have him on the. We like to give him a lot of runway. I know he's got sports takes, and we like to give him out anyway. So that's why. So I hope you guys enjoyed Joe Malfa, friend of the program. I like to say,
friend of the program.
All right, let's talk. We got a lot of things. So baseball's starting up, by the way.
Yes.
Are you happy?
It feels. Be honest. I'm a baseball purist when it comes to the starting time for baseball. This whole early March start like that screws me up.
End of March.
Screws me up. Screws me up.
You want to know? I
don't want that. I don't want that. I want
I'm happy for
baseball, man.
What I don't like? You're lining up outside to go watch warm-ups of spring training. By the way.
No one does that.
Like I saw Philly fans were doing that. By the way, I'm no pun intended. If you're a Phillies fan, you're watching you want to watch spring training. Like, what are you watching? You're watching them take ground balls. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
The better thing to do if you're in Clearwater Beach, like go to the beach.
Yeah. Shout out to the guy though who's given Alex Cora fielding tips for his players for the Red Sox though.
Oh, I saw that, by the way.
Yeah, dude was drafting like 62, and he's like, these guys got to get down with two hands on the ball because then your hand is in the glove and it's ready to transfer. This way you're not like trying to scoop and pick up. Now, granted, yes, we all know there's going to be times where you have to scoop the ball and reach out. Like, we get that. But most times you're feeling a ground ball. Come on.
One-handed. You like the one-handed,
Yeah, a little backhanded one hand.
Trying to be like your Nomar or your Derek Jeter or your Jimmy Rollins almost.
Some Ray Ordonez crap. Shout out to the Mets for not naming a captain again.
All right, I saw this.
I will never have a captain of my team.
Who's the Phillies captain? Is it Bryce Harper? Does he have to wear the C?
Yeah, I think it's like a Harper, then pseudo like Realmuto and a little bit of Schwarber.
I think the last time the Cubs had a captain, I think it was like Anthony Rizzo or Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, maybe Chris Bryant, was he one too?
No,
no.
Well, we do have a Chris Bryant update.
We have a Chris Bryant update.
Yeah, he's in pain. Like ever
since,
yeah, he's not doing great. Anyway,
doing well.
The fall from grace after Chris Bryant had that back his injuries after he started the first for Cincinnati. That was like 2018, I believe. The downfall of Chris. I'd say that's pretty much the downfall of Chris Bryant,
right?
Leading into like 19 and 2021, and ever since signing that mega deal of Colorado, he hasn't been the same guy, anyways. Is there a bigger athletes fall from grace like that next to like Derrick Rose? What do you say?
Oh, we're talking about like an injury.
Yeah, injury. Like one injury. It's like it was a shoulder, and like how he's fallen from grace, pretty much.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, the benchmark is always like what, that Jason Williams guy, right? Like never even got out of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was, but actually on the field injury and then coming back and being different. Yeah, that's.
So I say Derrick Rose. You know?
Derrick Rose. Yeah, I'm sure I'm missing a lot of people, and that's. All those, coulda, woulda, shoulda things, like how good he would have been, blah, blah. I mean, McGrady had some injuries as well. Sean Marion had some injuries as well in the NBA.
McGrady, I felt like was fine. That's me.
Yeah.
Like I always say Penny Hardaway.
Yeah. Anthony,
the Memphis, University of Memphis.
Remember Little Penny?
Yeah, Chris Tucker.
That was awesome. It's such creative commercials.
That was when Nike was at its height of creations and stuff. Like they had like
nothing was AI.
It was really like you actually had to get through the real fucking thing.
At least you had like do the read. You know what I mean? Like,
do the read or ask like, I gotta make this doll. Who do I go to make this one-off doll for? Little Penny for.
Colin, what's his face? The dude from I'm forgetting his name.
Chris Tucker.
The guy who did Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh yeah, you do. Come on. He was the director. Did Edward Scissorhands. I'm totally spacing out right now.
Director, you said?
Yeah.
It is Henry Slick.
No.
Oh, that's a 93 one, by the way. Is that the 80s
Yeah.
one you're looking for?
No, back.
Was it Tim Burton?
Tim Burton. Sorry, Tim. He had all that stop motion stuff, and then he did like the
Like Wallace and Gromit, the claymation.
Wallace and Gromit, yeah, and the Hungry Dog, Franken Weenie and stuff.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. So Nick Castellanos, are you mad that he was drinking? Are you mad he was drinking beers at the bottom of the like he got pulled out? He was drinking beers in the dugout. Because I feel like that's I'm fine with that. Honestly, that's like he should not have gotten fucking ridiculed for this at all.
I'm gonna use a hyphenated space word here. The pussification.
Go.
Like a baseball. Like baseball. I mean, you sit around, they do dip, they do chew.
Red Man, sunflower seeds,
skull. I mean,
grizzly wintergreen.
This used to be where guys are ripping heaters like in the dugout.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like any sport that lets you drink black coffee out of a small styrofoam cup on the bench.
The greenies.
Like, yeah, come on, man. Like that's like the purest baseball thing going on. He's not drunk doing his job.
No. No. I saw this, like, he was drinking Presidentes. Well, at least he's keeping it on brand with one of the baseball beers, at least.
Yeah, man.
And like A-Rod's got marketing into it, so boom, you got your guy now.
Those guys are doing so much worse. So much worse. I want to see a guy sitting on the bench having a beer.
Yeah. Rip a heater.
Rip
Jim Leland at least.
That was the coolest part about a PGA golf back in like the 90s and the early aught years, man. Seeing John Daly out there, cigarette hanging out, drinking water from his bag.
On his cart, in the golf cart,
Yeah. Maybe make him hit better. Maybe he'll lay off the high heat.
Yeah.
Come on, Cass.
So
now he can still hang out with his boy.
For real. So Nick Castellanos is no longer a Philly. They released him.
And what's the worst part about that? You know the worst part about that?
San Diego Padres?
No. Well, aside from the Padres. No, the check.
$20 million?
Yeah, Philly's got to cover $20 million. San Diego's got like nothing. They got to pay the guy.
You know what that could cover really quickly when John Milton sold a bunch of cigar boxes.
Yeah.
Some limited edition cigar boxes. Like, I think you'll make that real quickly, Think about it.
Yeah. There's trouble in paradise there between the upper management, upper echelon, and
not the upper bowl, at least.
Not the upper bowl. No.
All right, I'll ask you this. Is Don Borowski on the hot seat, you think?
Is DD, not me, DD, is that the I think there's see, I love Mr. Middleton. Mr. Middleton is awesome. I think he went down the DD road, Dombrowski road, because he saw what he did elsewhere. When he brought Harper in from the beginning, cool. Going to Schwarber, cool. But then he
didn't bring Harper as Clintock. Remember that?
Well, Matt Clintock, right?
Worst guy in baseball.
They're running it back and running it back and running it back, and it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. It's like the Detroit Tigers of the mid-2000s almost.
Yeah. You get your one little year of like, wow, we got the World Series, and we can do it again. We can do it again. We do it again. You can't do it again. It evolves. It goes so quick. I think there needs to be some sort of movement, and people like there's a bunch of crap that floats around like, trading Harper, getting rid of this, getting rid of that, and it's like I could see him make a move like that.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him like pick up the phone and like call the Yankees, call the Cubs. Like, hey,
I gotta make sure does Tom Ricketts have a credit card right now?
Yeah,
gotta figure out his credit.
Could happen.
Do you think Bryce Harper will get traded? You think?
Do I think he's going to get traded? They don't want to trade him. It'll
be anarchy if they did trade him.
But Yeah. Yeah. They haven't done anything to improve the team beyond where they were at. I know they're counting a lot on Crawford and Aiden Miller, and hopefully
Bombay they got from Texas too.
they're praying that that Bombay stays healthy and hits well, and Painter's going to be like the next coming of Aaron Nolan, Zach Wheeler, but it just from like a
Vibe.
From a vibe, I don't.
People are already saying they're under 89 wins already.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, the pitching staff is all broken up and all hurt right now. Wheeler don't know when he's going to come back. The Painter thing, everybody loves him, but again, like you said, he's coming off of 2 Tommy John surgeries, which is, I guess, fine nowadays. But
yeah,
it's been like 2.5 years. Like, he's got to face some real hitters.
Yeah,
I don't like the idea of bringing Crawford up at the beginning of a season when you're expecting so much from him out of the box. I would have brought him up last year and given him some time to play. The Miller thing, you're hopefully striking gold when it comes to Aiden Miller, but you gotta find a place to put him and play him.
Yeah, totally get you on that. So, what can I report? It's Cubs camp. I don't really care. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll care once opening day starts. Is it bad I'm doing that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because I look at it like this. I got Bregman's like, sweet. Just let me know when the season starts. That's how I go by. Like, will I turn on a spring training game? If Marquee has it, So that's the main thing, because they're not affected. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put this in air quotes. Duncan, affected by the regional sports collapse. By the way, affected. They're not affected. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Tony Clark steps down as head of the MLB union. Did you see what happened? So, is that the craziest story you've ever seen?
No, not the craziest story I've ever seen. And actually, I feel it looks bad. Like, it just looked bad all around. I mean, I don't know the civil legalities of what's going on, sister-in-law stuff. I mean, obviously, that type of relationship just doesn't like happen overnight. I don't know what the agreement, arrangement, whatever was going on between the people that are involved, because obviously there's 3 and or 4 people involved. I mean, I don't know. Probably, just a bad look, man. It's just a bad look.
Who do we now who should now represent the MLB union now?
Man, well,
is there a player that we all like everyone liked? Is it Ryan Dempster? Ain't it, by the way?
No, Ryan Dempster's not it. A player that everyone liked.
Yes, it's not Derek Jeter. He won't do it.
No, who would want, like, first of all, it has to be someone who like would want to take on that job as well.
Exactly.
That's Veritek. I like Veritek. Like he seems
he
like
is coaching right now for the Red Sox, by the way.
Yeah, like he pretty outspoken guy for like how to do that. Who's the kid from Kansas City? Then he went to the Dodgers. Keeps hanging around. Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Yeah, Muncy might be a good job. I'm trying to think who else.
I'm trying to figure out who his lawyer experience. Chipper Jones would be entertaining, by the way.
Chipper Jones would be entertaining. He would. Do you ring up Bernie Williams and say, Bernie, come on down?
Chipper and Bernie. Let's do that.
2 switch hitting MLP guys. Oh, that'd be great.
That would be great. Right. I'm sold on that. Bernie. Chipper and Bernie. Let's do that. All right. Also, weekend. Who cares? I did not watch a single second of it, by the way.
Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. College hoops. What a week of past games, by the way. Arizona lost twice. Did you see Arizona State, Arizona fans / Texas Tech bus tires, by the way?
No, I did not.
Yes, this happened Saturday, by the way. This happened Saturday. Nobody knew about it. I told those people, like, do you see what happened on Saturday? I was like, no. Texas Tech's bus got tires slashed, by the way.
Oh my God.
Wild.
Crazy college co-eds.
Crazy. The big thing that happened as we record this Tuesday night, Mick Cronin throwing out his own player versus Michigan State. Everybody wants Mick Cronin fired now at UCLA, by the way.
No. Why? Why am I getting rid of him?
He's been a mouthpiece of the whole UCLA stuff anyway. So, all
I
right,
mean,
it happens.
it
So
happens.
we are in the dog
Is he
days.
trying to be like Hurley on the West Coast?
Probably.
But
Big
he's
Ten needs
not.
some. Big Ten needs some of that, anyways.
They do. They do.
I really think McKernan's trying to be the West Coast version of Danny Hurley because there's nothing else going on in the Big Ten West, anyways.
No,
Not the West Coast, not the west of Big Ten, which was like Iowa and everybody, like the West Coast basketball scene, anyways.
Do we need to pay attention to anyone outside of really like the top 5, 6 teams for this upcoming madness that's happening? Like, I know a lot of people are talking about like these conference tournaments, and now that like certain teams, like, not that they shouldn't be in their conference tournament, but like, how do we get sometimes like the 4-18 team in the conference tournament, and then they wind up winning the conference tournament for whatever reason? And like, you guys, not that you don't belong there, you didn't win, but like, you're definitely not the best team.
One thing we should look at is can we look at Miami?
We can look at Miami.
They have the greatest turnaround of all time in college basketball, like you say. They think they won like 6 games last year. And I'm not gonna lie to you, they are like they're 21-5, by the way.
21-5.
You know what that is? That's 4th in the ACC, by the way.
Yeah, 4th in the ACC. So did they get in?
I think
of course they get in.
I hope they get in, but you know what they need to do? They can't shoot 3. They need to make free throws. That's all I can say. By the way, NC State last night. Holy hell! Did you see the college kid with an North Carolina hoodie?
Did not.
Belt to ass to the hoodie.
Really?
Yes. NC State got blew out. They blew out North Carolina 82-58, by the way.
Whoa.
At NC State.
At Cameron? At NC State. Okay.
At NC State, by the way.
All right. Okay.
One thing I do like about NC State, they had like a beat UNC shirts, by the way. Everyone was wearing those in the crowd, by the way. I don't know if they passed those out at all, but it was truly entertaining, by the way.
That's nuts. I'm looking at the likely ins for the NCAA tournament right now. The likely ins.
Who are the
Miami, Southern Methodist, Indiana, UCLA, Central Florida. Nobody extra from the Big East, so just the 3 teams. Howard, Yale, New Mexico, Santa Clara, San Diego State, Washington.
Is that because the Big East has no power polls? Because it's only
I think we talked about this earlier on one of our shows. Like, what happened to the Big East?
It died.
It died.
The Catholic 7 or Catholic 5.
Yeah, they're done. I mean, like, you're going to get UConn, St. John's, Villanova. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else. No Georgetown.
Nope.
No
well, Georgetown's been good since AI went pro, anyways.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like, God, like, there's nothing. Where's Seton Hall at, man? Where you at? Where you at, Pirates? Where are you at?
What happened to the Seton Hall? It's like ridiculous.
Bubble teams. Ohio State, the Seton Hall University. Still can't get my head around USC being in the Big Ten, which is nuts when it comes to basketball.
I don't like it in the Big Ten. I don't like any of the West Coast. Like Cal and Stanford in the ACC is still weird.
They really need to do something about that. I mean, I know it's about conferences, I know about travel and all that kind of crap, but
would you just do it all basketball? Like basketball has their own conferences and football has their own conferences?
I think because of the limited schedule that football has, it lends itself to having these more powerhousey whatever kind of conferences, and it works, right?
Yeah.
But for basketball,
it doesn't work.
You're so saturated with those things. Like, why, if I'm Stanford, am I coming all the way across country to play
2 teams in a week?
No.
They do it 2 and 2 anyways. And then they fly back and they play 2 home games pretty much, and they do 2 and 2 all the time. It's like Stanford and UCLA. What about Washington? The travel they have to do now.
That's ridiculous, man.
I know. The Big
Oregon
East.
too. What about Oregon? Right?
Well, I say Washington's even further.
Yeah, it is farther, man. Come on, get out of here.
Get out. Like
Give me my old conferences. Give me back the Conference of Champions. Oh.
Bill Walton would not be happy right now if the Conference of Champions. Like,
not.
I kind of, if he was alive right now, he would be so sad right now about the Conference of Champions. Like, what?
Beyond sad.
Like, I don't know if he would call basketball games anymore.
No, he'd do like the unique primetime games like on ESPN.
The late night game.
Totally late night game.
Like he would be would he label the Big 12 the Conference of Champions? I don't think so.
No.
But I will say I do love the Big 12 basketball, by the way. I think it's the most entertaining thing of all time, by the way.
We like Big 12 basketball.
I love Big 12 basketball. Run and gun and go. So that's all I need in my life.
Run and gun and go.
Run and gun and go. If I want to watch TV, I have to watch the ACC at least. I'll say this: Miami was won back-to-back 1-point games the first time in their history, but the first time in their history of their program, by the way.
Let's go.
So shout out to Jay Lucas, by the way. So
shout out.
All right, that's another bod this week. Shout out to Joe Malfa for coming on the show. Go USA, go USA. They play today. Play Sweden at 3:00. This pod will hopefully be up before that. So this is kind of like a pregame show almost. So
It is a pregame show.
yes.
Give me a final. Call it now.
Call it now.
Call it now.
4-1. Or no, wait, 4-2. 4-2.
4-2 good guys.
Yeah, USA. We need that. We need that action, as we like to say.
We need that action.
I think
Shout out
we
to everybody celebrating Ash Wednesday and Ramadan. We love you all. Equal
Oh
opportunity.
shit!
podcast.
That is breaking news. I did not know that.
Yep. Yes.
Did you get your-
Mardi
you
Gras
went-
yesterday.
Are you on your way to get your ashes right now?
We're on our way to get our ashes. Gonna chalk it up. And we'll put some eye black underneath and get out there.
Not rock chalk Jayhawk at least.
No rock chalk Jayhawk. And don't sleep on Kansas when it comes to the tournament, people. Just saying.
Yes, they are insane. I think that Big 12 title game is gonna be fun. If it's Arizona, Kansas, give that to me all day of the week. Now we need is the Big 12 title game to be in the big city. Now, I'm gonna leave that as a cliffhanger for
All
next
right.
week.
Cliffhanger.
You know, how, like the Big East has theirs at MSG.
Uh-huh.
I think we need to put another one. We got to put some of these conference tournaments in big cities almost. Basketball.
Yes. Yes, and more yes.
We'll leave it for a cliffhanger for next